Hello, Jan here, and today I'm going to show you some simple ways that we can read a book in just a few minutes, and how we extract that information, how we can tune it a little bit, and also how we present this to your corporate executives, business owners, etc. So let's dig in. First thing we do is we go to pick a book, and in this case, we're going to pick, April Dunford, Sales Pitch. It's a good book. There's many in this category, but we're starting with this. So the idea here is we want to be able to grasp the essentials from this book, some key points, and also very importantly, some takeaways. So how can I apply this in my business? What we do is we head on over to our AI world. In this case, we're going to use something called POE.com, and it's using Claude essentially. This is the go-to tool that we use for copywriting and all kinds of code and copy. And now here we go. So what we do is we like to inform the AI. Who are we? What are we looking for? So act as a professional book reviewer, if that's such a title. Summarize the key points, essential takeaways that I can use in my own business, and I point to the Amazon URL. Now, as you can see here, pretty quickly, I ran this already. It comes back with key points, sales pitch, positioning, buyer psychology, essential business applications, and practical value right here. Then I asked to actually display this in HTML form, and it starts to get into the code and such. We don't really need to do that. And basically it showed me this. So I could take this now and put it up as an HTML page and just display it. What I did is I said, hey, I wanted to make it look a little different and perhaps render it more like Apple. And so it did this. So it's kind of cool that you can generate some HTML with CSS, JavaScript, etc. that you can use. But that's not really the main point. This is sort of a complementary addition here. What we now can do is head on over to Gamma, and I can input the text. I'll show you how we do this in a second. And it's going to generate essentially a slide point or a PowerPoint or a slide system to present information that's already populated. So let's do it. Let's get to it. What we do is we come on in here and we pull away the key points and we head on down to practical value. Control C, copy that bad boy, paste in text. And that's all we do. We want a presentation. We can do a document or web page, but in this case, we're just going to do a web presentation. You can fix it up here. You can obviously tune it up a little bit more in terms of who you're writing for. I'm going to accept all the defaults here, and we're just going to hit continue. It's wanting you to pick a theme. There's many cool themes. Let's try this one here. Actually, that is not my preferred. This is actually a very nice one. Theme preview. Okay, looking real good here, guys. So let's go ahead and talk about how we can generate this. Let's have the AI do the job. So crafting winning sales pitches. It's doing it, and it's writing it, and it's quick, and it's easy to see how this could be leveraged for a business presentation. And I'll show you how that works in a second. Now, these images here can be replaced and updated as you please with your own sort of stock photography or custom photography. There is some ability for you to put in some custom buttons and call to actions inside of here. We're not going to talk about that too much. It's really about kind of how do we extract information from a book? How do we capture the text? And how do we massage it even further to create a powerful presentation? Now, I like these images, but again, some of them become a little repetitive and looking AI-like. So I tend to update these with more natural pictures, and the more real I can get it and less stock photography is better. But you get the idea, right? So basically this matches that text that was input, created a nice theme, and allows us to kind of cruise through here. I can update this real quick by editing any of these. And of course the takeaway practical applications at the end. This box doesn't quite work, so I might fix that. Anyway, now I can simply hit the present button, and I can come up to the top So let's do that. And here we go. So today I'm going to share with you how you craft winning sales pitches, guys. Learn how to craft compelling sales pitches that build trust, communicate value, and guide buyers through the decision process. Written by not me. This is basically a capture using AI technologies and allowing tools like POE.com, which is a very powerful infrastructure. We use it all the time, and Gamma.app. So building a narrative app, positioning for, or ARC, sorry, positioning for success, understanding buyer psychology, strategic sales framework, competitive advantage, sales process integration, practical application. And so easily here you can see how you can not only make this a very professional and worthwhile content focused presentation, but you can add some of your own secret sauce and content strategies to this, including perhaps even giving this away because you can extract it as a PDF, or that you work a little bit more on the code side and actually put together a website or web page that can be integrated into your client's website even. So these are some very quick ideas, but hopefully you see the power here. And it's not only extracting the text and summarizing the books here, guys and gals. It's creating all these nice presentations and documents, even actually creating the baseline content here and filling it out with your own real world examples and making it a blog post. Now, we have to be careful here because we want to make sure that we don't get snipped by Google for AI written content. That's why we use tools like originality.ai to make sure that it's accurate and reflected from the best side of your business from a content perspective. So in summary, go ahead and ask for the URL from the Amazon system. So a URL is pulled, it is extracted, it is presented into Gamma, and ultimately a blog post or a content piece can be put out here. So again, I'm just off the cuff here, but I wanted to share this because this is a fantastic strategy that we've been using recently and that I advocate you taking a look at for your own business, and frankly also just getting this under the belt. I find that many, I'll use that's the terminology we'll use here, many people in the industry are not really engaging with the tools because either they don't know quite how to use them, they feel maybe a little bit offended by this whole AI world, or they haven't found a specific application for them and their clients. Just get in here, guys and gals, start messing around, that's the technical term, and enjoy the process because this is the new world. This is the world we live in right now, and it's going to just get better and better. So these tools are essentially enhancements to your world. You can't slack behind on this, and that's the word. All right? Take it easy, guys and girls.